Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. I am the Spiffing Brit, and today we are playing Mordhau, an absolutely fantastic medieval-themed fighting game where you'll send your various characters off to fight against other characters, and lo and behold, they'll probably have their arms ripped off. Now, who's this lovely little man you can see? Well, of course, this is one of my favourite mercenaries which I recently created. His name is the Rockstar, and as you can see, he is a phenomenal character. His weapons, as you can see by that little thing there, are rocks. Now, there are many weapons in this game. Some people like to use massive war axes, or how about a huge maul? I personally, however, prefer to use the vastly superior rock. And in fact, this character has 3 slots all full of rock. That is the power of the Rockstar. He's beautiful, isn't he? My other favourite characters include Sir Digby of Smeg, the legendary lute player of old, Crossboy, and finally, Peter Pan. Peter Pan is armed with 3 pans, and he fights to the death using them. He once was a child star, and featured in many of the Disney classics like Peter Pan. However, once growing old, it turned out he was no longer needed by Hollywood, and was passed out into the wider world. And we find him here today in the wonderful game of Mordhau, armed with 3 pans, all of which capable of destroying his foes. Now, you might be sat here thinking, well, Spiff, what are you doing in a game like Mordhau? It's a first-person, fighty, stabby game. Surely there can't be any exploits in this game, because Spiff, come on, how can you exploit a sword fight? Well, that's where you're wrong, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm the Spiffing Brit, and just about anything has absolutely massive exploits in it. So today, I'm going to be showing you through some of my favourite cheesy exploits of Mordhau, and showing them to you so that you can hopefully spot others using them, and also to encourage the game developers to patch them out of the game. I love you game developers, your game is amazing. Mwah! Please don't ban me. So if you're ready to watch this video, make sure you're sat back, you're relaxed, you have a nice warm cup of tea in front of you, because that's the proper way to watch one of these videos. And hey, you might have been one of those majestic, incredible, fantastic sausages who decides to like the video. Oh my goodness, if you do that, gold star today. Gold star just for you. Go treat yourself to a second cup of tea. That's what I say. Anyway, if you're all ready, let's dive right on into this game and allow me to demonstrate to you some of my favourite exploits. So here we are in the lovely game of Mordhau, and we need to set up our own little local match, because going into the public matchmaker, I'm probably going to annoy a lot of people. So none of that, but playing against bots, I'm perfectly fine with. I mean, bots don't have rights, do they? I mean, it's not like they own a flag. And, I mean, historically speaking, if you don't have a flag, well, the British just kind of default own you. That's generally how it works, right? So anyway, yes, we're going to play a lovely game of deathmatch against some bots. You know, I like the look of this map here, Tawny. Yes, that seems fun. It's got some nice little red and black things, some nice wooden spiky things. That's everything I want in a map. Let's see what we've got on here. That's some good loading screen tea. And here we are in the game. So, this is a standard deathmatch game where there are 19 bots in the game and 1 me. All of the people in this game are trying to kill each other. So there is no teaming, it is quite simply who has the most kills at the end. So let's join the match and decide our character. Now, there are many great characters we could go for, but for now we're going to go for the Crossboy for one very simple reason. So we start as the Crossboy and we spawn in, and immediately we're not particularly interested in fighting. In fact, we just want to ignore everyone over there who is busy fighting and whip out our toolbox and deploy a set of wooden spikes here, stand on them, and lo and behold, hang on a second, that's the map out there, Spiff. Oh, don't mind me, I'm just gonna resupply my little toolbox here. So yes, you'd be right, that is the map out there, and I probably shouldn't be sat in here. But fear not, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to build one of these little trebuchet things. Oh, and also to stop anyone following me in, we can just pound down these wooden spikes using our fists. There we go, just get rid of them. But it doesn't matter because we have our lovely little crossbow bolt. Now, remember, ladies and gentlemen, to end up on this side of the wall, which I'd like to refer to now as the void, you technically need to go through a solid object, which we can't pass back through. There we go. Yep, we're stuck on this side. But there's one very interesting thing about the void, and that's that things can pass through the void. Allow me to demonstrate. There we go. That one certainly passed through the void. So don't mind me. I'm just going to shoot through these bushes as there's probably someone on the other side. And yeah, this is how the void works. Upon entry into the void, you can fire out of the void, and hopefully we're going to be able to pick up a few kills because of it. Now, the mounted crossbow is one of my favorite weapons in the game for the sole reason that it's effectively a mini bolt shooter, except you can build it almost anywhere, and it has basically no counter. But you know what? I think we should build one here. As fun as that old position was, it just wasn't really good enough. So here we are, our new bolt shooter. As we can see, there's a man running over there with armor, so we're just going to shoot off a little bolt into him. And job done. Now, against players, once again, they can't reach you, they can't see you, and there's nothing they can do to counter you. You can just do infinite damage, and heck, if you wanted to shoot to the other side of the map, you can. Now, where's all this fighting taking place? I'd love to participate it, but you know, from a safe, unreachable distance. Oh, there we go, there's the fighting down here. So let's just set up a crossbow right here instead. Now, the map is very interesting in this game because, there's trees, I guess, and there's also just this very dark, suspicious corridor going on back here. So yes, the void is technically not lifeless. There are things going on, including floating flags and the like. God, I love the void. It's very unique and interesting. But anyway, we've got this little bolt set up. So let's say hello. Oh, there's our first kill. And one into the foot. And there's another kill. And probably this is going to be another kill. And there we go, 3 kills in quick succession, thanks to this lovely bad boy here. The AIs don't even know how to lock onto me. They can only fight each other, which does make it rather easy, because it's physically impossible to die. So I can just sit from a distance and kill steal all of the AIs. Also, this little crossbow bolty thing, it's not bad. Provided you let it kind of accumulate its arrow, it can shoot faster than a standard bow and arrow, allowing you to polish off enemies much faster than normal. What's that fight going on over there? That looks interesting. I want in on this. Got 4 people standing close together. Oh, this just screams opportunities. Also, if you can get a headshot with this bad boy, it pretty much is an instant kill. Oh, that was a good one. And another. Come on, give me another beauty. Oh, and AI's won the match. Well, you know what? I'd like another one. Come on, I haven't had enough fun beating up the AIs yet. Oh, and classically, the game has crashed. Fantastic. Mordhau, perfectly stable. Mwah. The game is missing one thing. Yes, it does have the beating up of AI, but it is missing technically cups of tea. If the devs could, I don't know, patch in a weapon, which is just a nice little cup of tea on a saucer, and you kind of throw the tea at an enemy and it does scalding damage, that would really make me happy, Mordhau devs. I'll pay you millions. I'm sure the community would love it. In fact, you know what? I'm sure if we brigaded them enough, they would effectively be forced to play their hand and add tea into the game. You know what I'm going to say? At 15,000 likes on this video, I'm going to write a very strongly worded but convincing argument via email to the Mordhau developers asking them to add tea on a saucer into the game. And I don't know, for its special ability, you can kind of take a sip and that gives you a speed boost or refills your stamina. Oh, right, this is it. This is everything I wanted in the game and more. Oh, it will be perfect. Right, and we're back in the game. We're back after a distinct lack of tea caused the game to crash. Alas, what a shame. But I'm not done being mean to the AI, so I'm going to start another deathmatch. Yes, we're going to make this, a team deathmatch. Oh, that sounds very spicy. Gonna go on the same map of Tawny. No, let's crank up the bots. Let's have 19 bots again. Let's go. This time, I not only get to fight bots, I also get to damage my teammates in the process. Oh, this sounds perfect. Crossboy, let's go and glitch into the map. Okay, come on, Crossboy. Let's run. The entire world's ahead of us. We must get into that wall as soon as possible. Okay, so we grab the toolbox. We deploy the spikes just about here. You know, they can actually go just about anywhere along this wall. And you wait for them to build and we're in. Perfecto. And we want to get that resupply off nice and early. And now we can probably start deploying our very impressive looking bolt launcher. Or maybe we go over to the other side this time. Now, am I allowed to walk through the side and see what's happening? Oh god, this is certainly not allowed. Right, we're not going back around that corner. Now, many of you might be sat there watching and thinking, well, hang on a second, Spiff, how did you get behind this wall? You know how Red Bull supposedly gives you wings? Well, I discovered tea, it doesn't give you wings, but Yorkshire tea, specifically the tea that I'm drinking, does appear to give you wall hacks. And it tastes amazing too. Oh, can I kill a teammate in this? Surely I'm able to kill a teammate. Hello there, AI. Yes, I can damage teammates. Oh, this is everything I wanted from this position. Oh, and I got a kill there. Look at me. Oh, yes, they step outside for a second and wha-bam. 3 kills in quick succession. I'd say that wasn't bad at all. There's another. There's another. You know what, I'd say this has been a rather successful game so far for myself. Perhaps what if we try some of the other game modes, like say, Frontline. Oh, hello there, Crossbowman. Hello. Oh, Crossbowman, come on, surely you know I'm roughly over here. Nope, you're just going to stand there? That's fine. Bye, Crossbowman. Well, I've successfully managed a large amount of defeat of the AI, so yes, I do believe it's time we move into our next realm. Goodbye, Crossboy. Actually, maybe I should show off a quick bit of P.T. Pan. No, actually, no. We'll save P.T. Pan for the next map. I don't want to spoil his incredible powers just yet, so let's leave to the main menu. Oh, and the game crashes again. God, I love you, Mordhau. Oh, this is what happens when you don't have tea in a game. Ah, so here we are back in the lobby. Now we can start another local match, but this time we're going to play Frontlines. Now, Frontlines are brilliant. They're kind of like a almost push up to a point, capture it, and then move on to the next point. It's very similar to Team Fortress 2, except generally just better, and it doesn't have hats. Or at least it does have hats, but the hats in Mordhau are vastly superior. Anyway, we're going to be playing my favorite map, which is Grad. Now, all of these other maps, would you be surprised if I told you that there are also tons and tons of exploits on these maps? But I'm afraid, ladies and gentlemen, we don't really have time to show off all of the exploits, but what we do have time to do is to hop onto Grad and play a fun little game of Frontline. I'm going to increase the bot count to a comfortable 25. So we're going to play as the Free Guard Blue Company as they start on the defensive right up in this castle in this game. And who are we going to, you know what? I think we should play P.T. Pan, the legendary Pan Lord. So P.T. Pan starts off over here in the castle and he needs to help his lovely allies basically defend it whilst also taking other objectives from the castle. You know what, to begin with, P.T. Pan's going to man up this massive bolt thrower up here as hopefully there's going to be some AIs to shoot at. Yep, that's the first one gone. Oh, and look, there's another one. Hopefully we don't accidentally kill a friendly here because, trust me, it happens a lot. Right, you know what, that's fine. P.T. Pan's done his part, he's destroyed some AI up there on the trebuchet, and now he must go on his pan-based adventure. Come on, P.T. Pan. Why is your hat blue all of a sudden? Okay, P.T. Pan's going through a bit of an identity crisis at the moment. We don't need to worry about it. Now, P.T. Pan has some very impressive attacks he can do. He has defense, which, as you can see, snaps his wrist. I mean, if you just want to put a freeze frame on the angle his wrist's at, I don't know how he's managed that. He can also swipe with the pan, very impressive, and his final finishing attack is the pan throw, a very effective attack which just absolutely decimates any AI it goes up against. However, P.T. Pan has a special domain that he likes to fight in. You see, down here in the armory, there's a lot of things that need to be defended. The AI at any moment could decide to barge through these gates and start fighting us. See, they're only over there. What if we need to move to the offensive? Actually, it's looking like that's exactly what we need to do. So PT, knowing the AI is going to come, decides to move on the defensive. You see, the physical realm does not hold PT back. He's had his cup of Yorkshire tea today. So he climbs up through the ceiling here, ladies and gentlemen, and makes his way on a fantastic journey. Now, if PT wanted to flank some enemies, he could try and consider going that direction. Oh, I just accidentally fell through the ceiling. Oh no, PT. Do we need to go back on the offensive? Yes, PT. Right, let's try and kill some enemies. Pan and pan. Oh, 30 damage. Right, grab that pan. Oh god, the AIs, they're around us. Pan. Oh god, they're trying to kill you, PT. Oh god, PT's dead. Alright, PT, we do need to get you on the defensive inside that armory. Otherwise, it's looking like we might lose. So, PT's going to run into the underside of the armory. Actually, PT, lob a pan. Oh, 50 damage. Very good. I love the Panmeister. Come on, Panmeister. Away! Oh god, he just received a fair amount of damage there. Alright, grab the wooden mallet instead. Lob that. That might do something. Oh god, they're here! PT can't survive something like that. Anyway, PT's going to spawn back inside here, and he's going to make his way down to the armory. Now, as I mentioned, PT has an incredible ability of just escaping the physical realm. So once again, he's just going to climb up against this thing, and now he's free. Now, you need to be careful when up here, because if you suddenly have, I don't know, a slippy, slidey step, you might accidentally find yourself going like so. As you can guess, PT is not really in the best position, considering his feet have been bent upwards, and they were technically at a higher point in his body than his shoulder blades. So yes, what happens if you accidentally fall off of the world? Well, don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, it's not the end of the world, except it is. So you need to press the end key, and that forces PT to just immediately die. That's not going to deter PT from his adventures. He needs to get back into the non-physical realm just so that he can save it. Now, there are many points on the maps where you are able to effectively move into a very different dimension. I mean, for example, this spot here, yep, that's pretty unique. Yeah, this game's got a fair few holes in it, but you know, in a fun, loving way. On this side of the realm, things can pass through, but they can never pass upwards. So if someone is beneath you and trying to kill you, they physically can't get to you. Alternatively, the frying pan is still a deadly weapon. Also, with the added elevation, you're effectively able to kill anyone. So you're just going to want to wander on over here, and really you can choose any point in the ceiling because no one's able to stop you. But if you want to go on a special journey, I don't know, for some reason, you can technically come over here, and if you're feeling very brave, you can jump over onto this rock over here. And now if you were to, I don't know, have the class that can deploy a crossbow or maybe shoot arrows, you can stand on this rock and shoot through any of those grates there. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Alternatively, if that's not really your style, you can climb up on here, and in this spot here, you're able to shoot through the floor towards that flag over there. Yeah, perfectly balanced. But of course, if you've had enough of being in the ground, you can technically walk out of here at any moment. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to make my way up over here. Oh, actually, I don't want to accidentally release myself. Oh no, PT no. PT Pan! Oh god, he's become one with the ground. Well, I suppose this is the downside, that you might occasionally get stuck in a different realm and you can't escape. And for those occasions, I'm sorry PT, you just need to die. But as with most of these exploits, they rely on you effectively being in a position of the defensive, as that forces the AIs to come to you. You don't have to go to them. But if you were to ever want to actually go out there and fight the AIs, don't be afraid to use PT Pan, as he is great. Oh god, that AI just deflected the shield. You don't normally see that. Right, PT Pan, it's time we kill someone. Well done, PT Pan. Oh, here come the AIs. Pan. Oh god, he deflected one. Oh god, you can't deflect the pan. How have you done this? Oh god, PT's dead. Right, we need to choose a new fighter instead then. We're going to go for our other legendary lord, the Rockstar. Now the Rockstar, he is one hell of a fighter. Just look at how big of a unit he is. He can also take an absolute ton of hits, but his main abilities come from the fact that he has a loadout comprised of about 15 rocks. Now rocks by themselves, they don't really do too much damage, but they are incredible. Oh, hold E to rescue. Easy points. Fantastic. Oh, hello. Oh, and also, can you block rocks? No, of course you can't. Oh god, no. He got the rocks out of my hand. Oh, and he killed me. Bugger. We were one rock away from destroying that man. The thing is, rocks are a unique weapon because whilst they don't actually do any damage, if you land a hit, you get a ridiculous amount of score. Anyway, the Rockman is going to climb on top of this roof. Oh god. You know what? From this lovely position up here, he has the ability to lob rocks into his enemies, but of course receive no damage in return. What a success. Oh. And if you spot any archers just standing around being a nuisance, feel free to hold rocks at them too. Oh, and that's a kill! The Rockmeister does it again. What a man. Although he is now out of rocks. Well, what do you do in that situation? Guess you grab a short sword. Can we throw this? Yes. Right, that'll do nicely. Oh, hello there. Oh my goodness, and that's why I like this game. Oh, also, you can pick the rocks up off of the ground if you want to use them again. Oh no, here comes the reds. Right, rocks away. Rock. Rock lobster. Oh, that's a kill. Oh, come on, one more. Oh, punch him. Just, okay, no. Close, but no cigar. Oh no, the AIs they managed to get control of the stables. Right, down into the basement of the armory I go. We're on the defensive now. And jump. Come on. You can do it. There we go. We're up in the ceiling now. Now, the advantage of being in this position is you can technically also defend the armory above you. Can you throw rocks up there? No, you can't. Interesting. Well, at least we're not able to go up through the floor. If you did, I'd imagine that would be a bit excessively broken. And now Rockman's fallen off the world. Goodbye, Rockstar. You will always live in my heart. Goodbye. And he's ascended. And also, once you throw a rock, if you want to pick it up, just run over it. Job done. You get your ammo back. So, oh, and here they come. Now, rocks don't do much team damage, so don't be afraid to just lob them into your allies, as it'll probably be fine. Oh god, this is looking a bit tricky. Right, what can I do? Oh, there's one kill. Come on, Rockstar. Oh, actually, I can stand on top of this. Yes, the perfect rock throwing spot. Rockstar away. Can you get me up here, AIs? Hopefully not. Oh, I'm out of rocks. Well, this here does put me in a tricky spot, and my legs are broken. Right, I found a nice spot here. You can kind of just lob rocks through, and you get a fair few hits off. There's another kill. Oh, there's another. Come on, Rockstar. You're the star I always dreamed of. Oh, there's a third kill. God, the Rockstar is so good. Oh, he's out of rocks now. What can we use? Wooden mallet? Wooden mallet it is. Grab the mallet. Throw. Where did that go? That did nothing. What do we got here? A battle axe? Something tells me this can't be thrown. No, this one is useless. Right, I don't want this. Oh, who's this? It's just a man with fists. Hello, man with fists. Ace my rocks, man with fists. Oh god, what a man. He made me drop all my rocks. Take that. That's what you get for dropping rocks. Rock away. Rock away. Oh, that's team damage. We ignore that. We don't remember the team damage in history books, right? Oh god, that's an ally. And I'm dead. That was not an ally, by the way. That was an enemy. And also, if you're struggling to get kills in this game and you're wondering, well, come on, I'd like to kill more players than this, and this works against the AIs too, you know. You can just kind of stand up here on this lovely bolt up here, especially for this map, and as soon as any enemies go for that flag, you can just yeet one of these bad boys across. Technically, that was a team kill right there, but these things just happen, you know. So as you can see, there's a lot of enemies on the objective, so you just generally yeet a bolt into there. If you kill a friendly, it doesn't really matter, but it's all just about getting those instant one-hit ballista kills. Oh, hang on a second, that's a crossbowman. That's not very nice of you. Take this, crossbowman. Yes, your reload doesn't work against rocks. Oh god, he got me. Wait, did we just kill each other at the same time? That's quite impressive. Yeah, so I absolutely love this game. I think it's brilliant for streams. I think it would be perfect for, I don't know, a community games night. It is just generally one of those brilliant medieval simulator games, just with enough humour for it to be an absolutely brilliant laugh. It strikes me as a game very similar to our Oblivion playthroughs, where we're going to be getting some iconic favourites like Seymour Clavage shining through. And also, if you ever run out of rocks, don't be afraid just to visit one of these places here, and you can get as many rocks as you like from them. Oh, bugger, I might be dead soon. Nope, I can just climb away. That's fine. Rock. And then we can hop back over this fence. Lovely stuff. Oh god, they're chasing. If I stand up on a roof, they can't get to me. Oh, but that arrow man can. Take this, arrow man. Yes, arrow man. Eat rock. Eat rock. I only have one more rock after this. Oh, that was enough. What are you doing, Mr. AI? Die! There we go, that was a success. You know what, I think it's also time I show off Sir Digby of Smeg, one of my most valiant fighters. Sir Digby of Smeg plays the wonderful lute. Now, if you saw the live stream, you'll have certainly been able to listen to some of the beautiful tunes that Sir Digby of Smeg can play. He is somewhat very proficient when it comes to all manner of meme songs. Oh, firebomb. That's also another one of his abilities. He does incredible team damage and assist damage. He did accidentally kill a teammate there, but he did also kill an AI. Yeah, sadly the AIs do just walk through your fire, so we did end up losing points there. But just as our friendlies walk through the fire, so do the enemy AI. And there we go, that's a kill by fire. Oh god, they're chasing me. Use it, use the loot. Oh god. And we're dead. Tell you what, I have an idea. Let's spawn in the castle and see if an incredible move is actually possible. See, this game has horses. Horses are brilliant, you can ride them, and I want to know, can we use ranged weaponry on them? Yes! The mobile rock launching horse! This is everything I wanted in the game and more. Counter this, you casuals. Feast your eyes upon the mighty battle horse. Eat rock! Eat rock! Oh gosh, this is perfect. Rock! Rock! We can chase this man down. Oh, hang on a second, we won anyway. So we can rock and then you horse. A dream combination. Well, even though it says I achieved bottom of the team score, I would imagine that's probably due to the fact that I got about 70 AI kills. But hey, no, it's the AI. I kind of struggle to convince the game that they don't actually count, but hey. Anyway, I've had an absolutely lovely time here in Mordhau. I strongly recommend you take a look at this game. Put a link down in the description. I've not been paid to say it at all. I just actually really do enjoy playing it, and its player base is very fun. It's a very unique community, and if you ever see me in a game, feel free to say hi. But don't you dare kill me if I'm busy playing a lute. That's just incredibly rude. Anyway, I've been the Spiffing Brit. I hope you've really enjoyed watching today's video. If you'd like to see more Mordhau, go down into the comments section and simply type the words yay. If you'd like to see something different, then don't worry. Simply put nay, and I don't know, feel free to add an extra idea as to something you'd like to see. And as always, a massive thank you to all of my majestic patrons who make all of these very silly and wacky videos possible. Each of you majestic sausages, oh goodness, you're just perfect. Go have a cup of tea, you deserve it. And also to all of you Daves out there who haven't had a cup of tea whilst watching this and have maybe even sampled in the heretical beverage of coffee, just so you know, the Queen's disappointed. But you can redeem yourself by going and having a nice warm cup of tea now. It does wonders to ease your stress and also enhance your no-clip abilities, so make sure to give that a try. And if you're wondering what video to watch next, then look no further than this one on screen now. Trust me, you're gonna love it, it's brilliant. Anyway, I'll see all of you in the next one. Have an absolutely lovely day. Goodbye.